Hello everyone, this is the Crypto Instructor and I want to welcome you to the Crypto Academy. This is a place where we learn things about cryptocurrency and what to do to make money from cryptocurrency. Right now, I want to do a quick video on, can you guess what that is? ICOs, ICOs. All right, ICO stands for Initial Coin Offering. Initial coin offering. It is an opportunity given to people to quickly get into a project early enough. You can before a project is released into the market, before a coin is sent into the market, what happens is that the project developers will usually make an announcement: we are releasing a new coin, we are kicking off with a new project, and people are invited to come and buy. So you can buy with your US dollars. Most of them, if not all, accept Bitcoin and Ethereum. So you will pay this money and you pack a lot of coins. These coins are usually very, very cheap. I've participated in ICOs and I know how cheap they are. You can get an ICO for $1. You can get an ICO for 80 cents, for maybe 50 cents, 10 cents, and all that. Even 1 cent. In fact, I've even bought an ICO for 0.08 cents. So you see, it's as cheap as that. So when you pay this money, you get to pack thousands of coins. I mean, thousands of coins, because they're very, very cheap. So well, most people who participate in ICOs actually see themselves as lucky. So you get in early, you come with your Bitcoin or Ethereum or US dollars, and you get your package from the box, and you just buy and hold. And usually the ICO will take some time. It has a duration, and then probably after that duration, the ICO itself will be over, and people will then start to sell on an exchange, because at the end of every ICO, the coins are usually listed on an exchange, and then so you can sell your coins. And sometimes people make profits, maybe times 5, times 10, times 50, times 100, even times 1,000 of your initial investment, of your initial capital. Well, what you need to understand is that it also has its own risk. Sometimes some ICOs don't do well. Some ICOs really give you a profit, but some, in fact, some ICOs I've even been involved in, finally when they're listed, the price starts to fall and fall like that. So that's why you need to do your own research. You have to actually settle down and look at the project critically before putting your money into it. So I'm going to go through a few steps on how I personally pick ICOs. All right, so what I do is that like I always do, I don't like telling stories or referring to some kind of stuff. I just tell you exactly what I do. So I teach what I do. All right, so what I do is that I go to a particular website. It's called ICO Drops. ICO Drops. All right, this is the website I normally refer to when I am working on, when I'm looking for a very good ICO. So I just come here. All right, so this is ICO Drops. Just like I told you, you'll see a list of of ICOs. All right, and they're classified into three categories. So you get to see active ICOs. These are the ones that they're still selling their ICOs. All right, so it's still on. And you see upcoming ICOs, you see ended ICOs. Now these ones are gone, they've ended, they finished selling. Probably they're thinking of listing on an exchange so that they can start trading their coins. All right, so well, what I do most of the time, just like I told you, what I do most of the time is that I look at the projects with dates. Now this one is about to end, that's 3 days left. Now, well, for me, I may not really go into this. That's why I'm very careful when I'm selecting a project I put my money into. Now this particular one, which is about to end, 3 days left. You see, the reason I won't bother myself looking into this is because, well, I may just open it to see the project, but the reason I'm not going to be under pressure to put money is because it's about to end. Now, the reason is I may be under pressure, I may be rushing because it's just 3 days left. And so that's not too good for business. I will not be rushing to read the white paper, rushing to check whatever I want to check. So I don't have enough time to research on this project. All right. And there are other ones, okay, like this one, 26 days. Well, I may also give this a try because I still have time. I may spend the next 1 week checking around that project, reading their white paper, checking their website, and checking the team and all that. Velocity is just 2 days to go. I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to go into that. Mandela, 5 days, and so well, you may not be like me. This is my style. All right. So if you're a fast researcher and you can get in and out at whenever you want, you can always check documents and all that. You're a fast reader. Just like I've always said, I don't like investing in a hurry. I don't like investing when everybody say put your money, and at the end of the day, after putting money, you find that you didn't do enough research, and you start seeing some red flags around that project, and you later become afraid. Wow, will this come out? I don't want to fall in that category. All right, so what I do right now is I go to upcoming ICOs. Now this one is going to start on the 24th of July. Okay. I may also try to look at it. This one is starting on 1st of October. That's too far away for me. 1st of October is far away. Okay, says date TBA. There's no specific date yet. TBA means to be announced. So they're still trying to contemplate on when to start this ICO. All right, they've not decided. So if you love this project and you really want to invest in it, maybe you start to monitor it and know when they will announce the date of their ICO, and then you follow up with that and invest your money. All right, and Umerium is starting in 36 hours time. I like this kind of project. It's about to start. All right, so not that it's about to end, it's about to start. So maybe I take a look at Umerium. All right, so I finally pick on Umerium. Let's see more details about the project. All right, so this takes me straight to the Umerium page on ICO drops, and so usually they'll give me the name of the ICO and the logo, and then what it's all about: gaming, an incentivized blockchain-based open gaming platform. So maybe this has to do with gamers, game developers, and all that. So this token will actually relate to them. Now you can play a video. They usually put a video here that talks about the project. All right, so well, most time the CEO may come out to talk, or they'll just put a video that talks about what they are really dealing with. All right, so if you have time, you can watch that video. I really don't have that time, so okay, so let's move on to other information here. It says token sales starts in 38 hours. They're about to kick off. Now over here, they've already raised 1.2 million, but they have a target. Now take note of this: every ICO has a target of how much they want to raise. Like these people are telling us that they want to raise $20 million, and they've raised $1.2 million, which is about 6% of what they want. Well, somebody may say, well, I thought you said ICO is starting in 38 hours. So how come they've raised $1.2 million? Now, there's what they call pre-ICO. They call it private sale. Private sale is actually a kind of sale that goes to some private people or business owners who are actually big investors. Now, most of them are giving conditions like, this is a new project. If you want to make money with us, you can buy on time. We've not even gotten into ICO. We've not even gotten into the market. So a lot of big investors give them money. All right, somebody now also for private sale, they have conditions. They may tell you the least you can buy is 100,000 tokens, maybe 1 million tokens, depending on their agreement and all that. So that was how they raised this morning. I hope you understand that. So they're saying that what they've raised so far is about 6% of what they want. So they want $20 million. Understand that. Now, of course, like I said, you can visit their website and read their white paper. If you watched my previous videos, I've talked about the importance of the website and several things to check. So you can go through my list of videos and look for that particular video where I talked about 4 things to check when you're actually trying to put your money in any project. All right, and then so the white paper is very important also. So what I'm gonna do is all right, okay, so they have more information right here, more information about the token itself. Token sale, they've told us it's gonna start on the 11th of July, which is a few days from now. And then you have the ticker. The ticker is actually an abbreviation for the real name of the token. So if you go to CoinMarketCap, you discover that every cryptocurrency has a ticker, like a little abbreviation that actually tells us about that coin itself. Like for Bitcoin, the ticker is BTC. Can you see that? Ethereum, ETH, Ripple, XRP, and all that. So every cryptocurrency has its own ticker. And so they're also telling us that this new token that we're about to buy has its own ticker, and the ticker is YUM because it's your Miriam, all right? And then also they're talking about ERC20 tokens. Now, this is the condition for participating in this very ICO. All right, now in my book, The Crypto Explorer, that's why I always recommend this book to people, because it has a lot of information. It's a big book that contains everything about cryptocurrency. Now, in my book, The Crypto Explorer, I actually talked about ERC20 tokens. If you don't have that wallet, you can't participate in most of these ICOs. Where's that information? Okay, just be patient with me. We're a bit close now. The ERC20 tokens is a special. Oh, this is taking so long. I told you I told you it's a big book. All right, so okay, I think I've gotten. No, not trading. All right, this is it. So the Ethereum platform, which is the ERC20 tokens, is a special tokens. It's a special token that can be used to join many of these ICOs. You need to create a special wallet that will accept this kind of token. So I explained everything in my book. So all right, so they've actually told us that before you can participate in this ICO, you need to have the ERC20 tokens. Now, if you get a copy of my book, you actually understand that. Don't want to go into much explanation for now because of time. All right, so the next thing is ICO token price. They say one Ethereum is about 0.1 dollar. That's about 10 cents. It's not even up to $1. This is what I told you before. ICOs are usually very, very cheap. So you have 10 cents. All right, so it's just like a cent. It's just like kobo to naira. So it's not even up to $1. So that's why you have 10 cents. So if you have $100, you could pack thousands of coins and all that. $50, you have thousands of coins. So they're very cheap. Fundraising goal, like I told you before, they're looking forward to raising $20 million. And now in pre-sale, like I told you before, they've sold some before starting their ICO. They've already made $750,000. And then total tokens. Now this is another important one. Total tokens, I also explained in my book how the total supply of a coin can affect the price. If you really don't know how to study the total supply of a coin, once again I recommend that you get a copy of this book. All right, I talked about coin market cap and everything. And then there was a place I talked about difference between circulating supply and maximum or total supply. And then I did an explanation here where you need to check the total supply of a coin in order to be able to predict the price of the coin, if it's going to go higher or the price is going to keep falling when they are listed on an exchange. All right, so I recommend once again you get that. So you need to study. That's why they're telling you this. Total tokens, and they're telling you that the total tokens that can be available for this project is about 633 million tokens. And so they're also telling us that they will sell 50%. So that means they're going to release only half in this the ICO. So that means we're going to be looking at 311 million tokens that will be released during the ICO stage. So we may not know when they'll release the others. Maybe as a project matures with time, they release more tokens to the public. Whitelist, they have whitelist, a special list where people can start dropping their names if you're interested in the project. Countries that can't participate, you also need to know this. Some countries are banning their citizens from participating in ICOs. So like China and US, they say you don't bother to put your money. All right, so bonus for the first. So if you're among the first people, you could get 5% bonus. Okay, minimum stroke maximum personal cap. this is how much an individual can put in the limit. So they take zero, the least they take is 0.1 Ethereum. That should be around let's say between $40 to $50. That's the least you can invest, and then you have 7,000 Ethereum. That's the maximum per person. So if you want to buy this, so these people are they're already giving you their range, what their limits and their maximum. All right, and the currencies they accept Ethereum, they accept Bitcoin, they accept US dollars, just like I've told you before. So in order to wrap this up, let's take a look at their website and see. All right, so this is the Eumerium website. All right, I can see token sales here, store, Subdream Studios. I may not know what these things are all about. If you're interested in this project, you can do your own personal research and decide whether you're going to put money. It says pre-sale phase 3 and date. So they're still doing their pre-sale. Like I told you, they're going to sell to some big investors before coming into the ICO market. All right, so they're going to end that on the 11th by 12 a.m. and then the ICO will then start. All right, so they're now counting how many days left for the ICO to start. 1 day, 12 hours. And so they gave us a detailed information, like a summary of what they've been selling and how they've been selling. In their private sale, first round of their private sale, they sold 75 million Eumerium coins. All right, so this one is sold out. 50 million was pre-sale phase 1. They've actually been selling from one stage to another. 50 million sold out, another 50 million sold out, 50 million pre-sale phase 3. That's exactly what they're selling now. And when this is exhausted, they will now go into the main sale, which is the ICO, which is the final round of it all. Now their white paper also is here. If you watch my previous videos, I've always emphasized that you take time to read their white paper. Don't ever put money into any project without reading their white paper. Very, very important. And I love what they did here. They actually, okay, they presented their white paper in different languages. That's great. That's nice. So you get to see different languages, different versions of the white paper. Elevation peak. This is another kind of document. I may not know what this is all about. If you're interested in this project, you can take your time to go through it and say buy token. So if you want to join the pre-sale phase 3, so you can buy. All right, so that's it. You can go through the website and see the news that are featuring them and all that, and well, there are lots of information here. All right, so they also have the roadmap, series of events that will be taking place to boost the project. All right, so that's that for this video. I wanted to keep it quick and I wanted to give you all the details. Once again, if you need a copy of my book, you can contact me and get the book so you learn about cryptocurrency. And also, there are people who contact me personally that they need private training, they want to be trained, they want detailed information about cryptocurrency. Now I also do that, and I've tried to explain to those who will understand. Most times after some conversation, we discover that distance is actually very, very far. We're living in far away distance, far away cities and states and all that, and even countries. Now, don't let distance be a barrier to your learning. That's very, very important. Don't let distance shut you out of the academy. Now, we are in a technological world and everything is going very, very fast on the internet. What we do is that, like those I'm already training, we use WhatsApp. We use WhatsApp phone calls. All right, we use Telegram, and we have fixed time. It's 1 hour, 3 days a week, 1 hour per class. We have our fixed time, and then with WhatsApp, I give you a WhatsApp phone call and I start training you, explaining everything to you. It's the same thing I'm doing right now with this video. And so within a space of 2 months, you'll be able to grab everything about cryptocurrency. It's not a big deal. This is what I do. So if you're also interested in that, you can contact me, and it's my pleasure to help you out and to show you the way to make money through cryptocurrency. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Please subscribe to this channel as I will bring in more trainings to you time after time. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to learn more about cryptocurrency and become an expert in investing in the best cryptocurrencies, then I advise you to get a copy of my book, The Crypto Explorer, Cryptocurrency Academy Manual. It's a big book of 86 pages. It contains vital information about everything you need to know in cryptocurrency investment from beginner to expert level. Also, if you want a personal, detailed, and practical training on cryptocurrency, I welcome you to register for a personal training course which will last for 2 months, and we shall cover everything about cryptocurrency from the very scratch until you become an expert cryptocurrency investor and trader. Distance is never a barrier. We use WhatsApp and Telegram phone calls, and you can learn from wherever you are in the world as long as you have access to the internet and you can communicate on WhatsApp or Telegram. We shall use several training materials and tools like books, videos, texts, phone calls, and lots more to train you completely, and you shall become a cryptocurrency expert and a crypto instructor that will start training others. Contact me now on 080-6691-8595 or send an email to cryptoacademy247@gmail.com. Thank you very much.